which is a very good read, by the way, to suggest some bad presidential decisions for the quiz this evening. And so he has. Here now, Uma Pemaraju in for Steve Ducey. Uma playing for Tom Wager from Franklin, Massachusetts. And Fox News anchor Martha McCallum representing Michael Artino from Walton, New York. If you'd like to win some nifty prizes, simply go to BillO'Reilly.com and sign up. I want to apologize for Uma saying cool. That word is not allowed on this program.
Awesome.
But
I've got to remember the rules
she cannot,
on this set.
It's only a $50 fine.
No,
you sell a little of your bling and you can
remember the rules. Trust me.
All right, here's question number one. The Bay of Pigs invasion, often called President Kennedy's greatest failure in office. JFK took responsibility for the disastrous operation when it backfired.
There are, from this sobering episode, useful lessons for us all to learn. Some may be still obscure and await further information. Some are clear today. First, it is clear that the forces of communism are not to be underestimated in Cuba or anywhere else in the world.
Now, while Kennedy moved the Bay of Pigs invasion forward and was responsible, another president initiated it. Who was that? A. Dwight Eisenhower, B. Harry Truman, C. Richard Nixon, D. Herbert Hoover, who was originally on the blueprint. And that is right, Dwight Eisenhower. Now, it was an easy one. I'm going to break you in. Eisenhower, the president before Kennedy. And I write about that extensively. A little plug here in Killing Kennedy, which is out on Tuesday. All right, question number two. Thank you very much for putting up with me. In 1998, Bill Clinton found himself at the center of one of the biggest presidential scandals the country had ever seen.
I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. I never told anybody to lie, not a single time, never.
Because of the scandal, Bill Clinton became the second U.S. president to be impeached. Who was the first? A. Richard Nixon, B. James Polk, C. Martin Van Buren, D. Andrew Johnson. Who was the first impeached president? That is correct. The ladies have 2 for 2. Andrew Johnson. And he escaped by how many votes? Do you guys know?
1.
1 vote. Very good, Uma. 1 vote. He would have been toast, Johnson. All right, here's question number 3. The Alien and Sedition Acts, we all discuss those with regularity, are considered to be the most controversial U.S. laws of their time.
In 1798, French warships seized American vessels trading with England. Frightened by the possibility of invasion, Congress passed the Alien and Sedition Acts. The new laws claim for government the power to arrest or deport any alien and made citizens who criticized the government liable to arrest.
Yeah, that sounds like Cuba or China. Which president signed the Alien and Sedition Acts into law? A. James Madison, B. Andrew Jackson, C. Thomas Jefferson, D. John Adams. Which president signed that into law? And the answer is correct. Very good, lady. John Adams. And he should have. That was a huge mistake on his part. And he was a good president, but that besmirched his record.
Yes, it did.
I
love that word, besmirched.
Thank you very much. It's a little bit elevated from cool. We got from cool to besmirched. Word of the day.
Cool.
All right, 3 to 3. Ladies, I hope you're smoking at home. Ladies are hot here. All right, question number 4. Many consider the Iran-Contra affair be the worst aspect of Ronald Reagan's presidency. Controversy erupted when it was discovered that the U.S. had traded weapons to Iran in exchange for the release of hostages. This upset many who saw Iran as a national threat.
A few months ago, I told the American people I did not trade arms for hostages. My heart and my best intentions still tell me that's true, but the facts and the evidence tell me it is not. This runs counter to my own beliefs, to administration policy, and to the original strategy we had in mind. There are reasons why it happened, but no excuses.
All right, in the Iran-Contra affair, arms were traded for American hostages being held by extremists in what country? A. Lebanon, B. Syria, C. Iraq, D. Jordan. Where are the hostages? All right, cards up, please, ladies. And the answer is A. Lebanon. Very good. Yeah. Was that a guess, McCallum?
No.
No, you knew that.
Of course I did.
You were locked in on the Iran.
That's why I chose
And Oliver North, he's been a guest on with you and Hammer, right?
Yeah. Many times.
Okay.
Many
and
times.
he was up to his
Fawn
little
Hall. Who can forget all of those
eyebrows? That's right.
Great those moments.
Iran-Contra affair.
All right. So McCallum breaks on top. She's leading by 1 with 1 to go. Last question. Watergate scandal forever tarnished Richard Nixon's presidency. He announced his resignation on a live TV broadcast. During his resignation speech, Nixon claimed to have never been a what? Liar. B, quitter. C, crook. D, pushover. Nixon claimed to never have been a what? Cards up, please. And it's roll the tape time.
I have never been a quitter. To leave office before my term is completed is abhorrent to every instinct in my body. But as president, I must put the interests of America first.
All right, McCallum gets all 5 correct. This has never happened before.
Yes, it
has it happened before?
Oh, yeah.
1812, when was that? I don't remember when that was. All right, Uma, thanks for filling in. You're very spirited, very good. And way to go, McCallum. 5 for 5 on the president.
She's almost as fun as Juicy.
And you know what? Hammer didn't know any of them.
Well,
All right, she's on with Hammer in the morning. Hammer didn't know any of them. All right, factor tip of the day at noon.